What's going on, everybody? It's Richie here, Hybrid Athletics. Got a story for you today about bad form, cheat reps, and run ins with the law, also known as the form police. Then I'm going to tell you why you should be implementing bad form and cheat reps into your workout, and the problem with using good form. What? 'Cause that's what you come here for, right? You want you want to be one of these fitness clones and be like everybody else? There's a million other pages you could check out. You want that unorthodox shit? You come to Hybrid Athletics. You know what's popping. All right, so let me tell you this story real quick. Now, I'm in the gym the other day I'm at the end of a crazy workout, pumped up crazy, 195-pound pumps, tearing through the sleeves, and pretty much finishing up, right? I'm doing tricep pull downs, tricep extensions on the cable with a rope. Like seriously, like the last set of my workout. Let me set this over here so I can kind of paint the better picture. Hopefully this stays. It does. So I'm pulling the cable down. Right? I'm getting at it. Starting to really get fatigued from the whole workout. And I kind of, I start kind of getting involved with it like that. Get the body involved. Now what I'm doing here is I'm controlling it. I'm using a little bit of extra body to get it down and then controlling it on the way up. That allows you to get more reps when you're already exhausted. See, a lot of people don't utilize that, and you should. But the guy sitting next to me, just to kind of give you a description, he's on the fluffier side. He was kind of staring at me the whole time, even before I was doing that. So I was like, I don't know what his deal is. Anyways, he goes, are you working out traps? I said, no, I'm doing triceps. He goes, oh yeah, that's what I meant. Okay. You're already fucked up. I don't want to hear anything else now. But, what does he say? You're gonna hurt your neck doing that. I said, excuse me? He said, you're gonna hurt your neck doing it like that. And I said, no, I'm not. And he goes, yeah, you are. Oh, really? So now I'm pissed, because it's not like, he's being polite, saying, hey, I just wanted to share my concern. You could possibly hurt your neck doing that. He's like, it's like you want me to hurt my neck, right? You want me to hurt my neck. Like, let's be honest. You're hating. It's all I'm used to this kind of shit. So I said, I'd actually have to have a really weak neck to hurt it doing this. And he's like, well, I'm in sports medicine. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm stronger than you, and I also weigh like 40 pounds less. So, no offense, but I don't want to take advice from somebody who's not in as good shape as me. I've been probably training for longer than you. And he's like, okay. Like, as if to be like, go hurt your fucking neck then. You know what I'm saying? Just being an asshole, pretty much. Now, I know his type, right? He's one of these rehab guys. And, that's sort of a new market in fitness. They do a lot on just, correcting imbalances and, preventing injuries, things like that. And I think it's cool. I actually implement a lot of that into my training, right? I'm huge on prehab, rehab. I took a whole year to do rehab and prehab. That's how serious I am about it. Now, he doesn't know me, right? He was just trying to feel superior. is really what he was trying to do for a second. And then he wound up just feeling like shit. So he should probably stop doing that. But anyways, I always implement cheat reps into my workouts. And I'll never do it with a crazy weight that I think is going to injure me. And if we're going to talk about training hard, you're always at risk for injury, right? I'm probably at a higher risk for getting killed by a fucking T-bone accident on the way to the gym than I am from hurting my neck from 120-pound tricep pull downs. Like, well, so should I stop driving? I gotta live my life. Now, you're always at risk for injuries when you train for high performance, probably a little higher than, these prehab guys. That they're in it for the long haul. And I like that. I love it, actually. And I love good form. And I always use good form until a certain point when I really want to exhaust the muscle. And here's the thing about using really good form at all times. Let's say you deadlift the same way every single time. You got picture perfect form, right? You're deadlifting, neutral spine, right? The extension of the hips and the knees at the same time. The glutes are firing, and you're transitioning the weight from you're pushing through the heels, and you're not rounding your back. You're hitting all the checklists for a good deadlift, let's say, right? Every single time. Then it comes to a time where you gotta do some real shit, right? In real life. Maybe you gotta fight for your life. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody jumping on your back. Big ass dude, 300 pounds. You gotta fight for your life. And you go to, do that extension, and the weight's a little uneven, and not everything is picture perfect, and you didn't have time to really set up and make sure you do right form. You snap your shit up. Just like that, because you never trained your body from an awkward angle. And it's the same with just regular deadlifting. That one day that you're off a little bit, snap city. That's why you got to train your muscles from all angles. Now, I'm not saying to use bad form all the time or use cheat reps all the time, but there is a time and a place. And that's why it's good to train. The old school strongmen used to do moves that you would say, I would never do that. Because now we've been programmed to say that, oh, well, if your spine's rounded, that's terrible form. Yeah, it could be. But you can also strengthen your spine, and you can also strengthen your tendons and everything else using unorthodox angles that many people call bad form, right? Using unconventional lifts like Zercher squats. Just hitting it from all angles. Look up Zercher squats. You'll see a good example of a rounded spine. Some of the best deadlifters in the world use a rounded spine. I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you shouldn't either, though. Right? I'm saying to open your mind. Now, I only got a minute and a half left, and I've been rambling. So let me tell you how and why you should be. So I told you the problem with always lifting with good form. Now let me show you how and why you should be. It's going to stay? It's going to stay. Okay. So we're on our last set, let's say, right? I'm doing perfect form here. The form's perfect, and I've been working up with lighter weights using perfect form. And then I'm exhausted. What do? Should I set it down? No. Get that formal. You use that English, that body English to get up there. And then you control it on the way down. Oh, I'm so exhausted. How many more reps can you get? Now, you're really exhausting the muscle. And if you're not using cheat reps and you're constantly using perfect form, then you're actually cheating yourself out of gains. Bars. So I just wanted to drop that little bit of knowledge on you. Open your mind a little bit. Now maybe you won't be so, you won't be so quick to call out the guys using bad form. Hopefully you could implement this into your training as well. Richie here, Hybrid Athletics, training for life.